Good morning. Happy Friday to you. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and I was wondering if you had a nice Thanksgiving or peaceful Thanksgiving. That's always the best time. Sometimes families get together and they feud, old arguments start erupting and so forth. Well, I have a great show for you this morning. We're dealing with fashion, and we're dealing with men who are in the fashion business, which we don't do a lot. And there are a lot of men, designers and so forth, and I have a designer on first with me, and this is Mr. Bruce Davis, and he is the creator of Bo Dillon Ties, and here he is right now. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you?
Very good. Very good.
By the way, I don't usually wear a bow tie, but I have one on in honor of my guest this morning. But women, our styles can go any place, Yeah. But back to you. You created a lot of ties. I see more men wearing bow ties lately. What do you think that is? It seemed like when I was a little girl, boys wore little clip-on bow ties.
Absolutely. When I was coming up, my mom had us, my three brothers, we had the clip-on bow ties as well. A lot of men are wearing the bow ties now. It's a good expression, and they probably want to get out of that traditional necktie look.
Right. And they can stand out in the crowd with a nice bow tie.
Yes, especially a nice bow tie.
Well, let's get a little history on you. I'm wearing my bow tie. Wait a minute. What was it? There was a cartoon or something. Michelle, maybe you know, where they used to say contact, and they'd fly off. Well, anyway, with a bow tie. I remember Contact.
Top Cat. That's the name of it.
Oh, really?
TC. Yeah, he came out. He's hanging out in a garbage can when he came out. Yeah, Top Cat.
Well, I don't want to be him. So, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in the Poletown area. I went to school in Park Elementary, Graduate Junior High, and I graduated from Northeastern Senior High School in Poletown District.
Uh-huh.
I went to college at Wiley College
in Texas,
in Marshall, Texas, and then I went to, after the automotive business went defunct, I went to International Academy of Design Technology in Troy, and I received my bachelor degree in fine arts, fashion design.
Oh, really? So did you design other things other than ties?
Yes, I did. Ladies' garments, men's garments. My mom, there used to be a pattern in the free press, and my mom used to make patterns from dresses for my sister, and I used to watch her do that, and I said, that's interesting. And from 9 on, I was always trying to take something apart or put something together or add something additional to it.
Wow, that's nice. So tell me, when did you decide to really pursue this?
It's funny you should ask. I was invited to a cigar bar event, and where the old Cadillac Square bus terminal was.
Right.
And I came there with a friend of mine, and everyone there, all the men had on bow ties. It looked like a florist. They had cigars and bow ties, and I had on I believe I had a traditional necktie or ascot. I can't remember, back in 2000. But my friend says, well, Mr. Fashion artist, look like you know up on what's going on. So I said, give me a couple of days. So I didn't know how to tie it. So I was asking around the gentlemen, because their bow ties look so, they had diamond points, different style. So 3 days.
Diamond points.
Yep, diamond point, bat wing, butterflies.
Oh, well, we'll talk about that, and you tell us about that. But anyway.
And I was like, give me 3 days. I'm going to have a bow tie and tie them. So it was Father's Day. my friend came to pick me up. I was waiting at the door. I bought a brand new bow tie. I took it loose and I made my own. And she was waiting. And from then on, that's when I decided I'm going to do bow ties. I'm going to do bow ties. I'm going to market bow ties.
So what did you do with your first ones?
Well, my first ones, I started designing my own patterns, and I started doing those like on Jefferson area. Miss Hill, she had a booth, a store there, and I would she would allow me to come and bring my ties in and everything for the avenue to display. And then I just started by word of mouth, advertising what I was doing. Also at the college, Miss Jacqueline Floyd was very instrumental in letting me manufacture my ties there and set up shop as well.
So how do you make a tie? I mean, a bow tie. What do? You take a piece of material. What are the measurements and?
There's there's standard size, and everything beyond standard size is custom. So there's 4-inch, 4.5, 3.5, 2 3/4. There are different styles. I do which I don't have, a fish fin style. I do.
Can you describe what a fish fin is?
It looks like a fish fin. It looks like a fish fin with a tail with the fin in the back, and the other end it's got a mouth on it and everything.
Oh, really?
Yep. Diamond point.
What's a diamond point?
Diamond point. It looks like it's an awkward looking bow tie. People would say, well, why is your bow tie like that? Because one of the points is in the front and the other's in the back. But at a distance, you can see that how it looks. It exhibits itself. It shows. This is a different kind of wow. Tyrone Bradley wears that of mine, that creation of mine.
Oh, really?
Yes, he does. Tyrone Bradley really wears it.
The disc jockey?
Yes.
So, I mean, the colors that you chose are really, really nice. Like this would be so nice. This is red and kind of a reddish and a gold, everybody. What would you call this kind of tie, this shape of tie?
That's a butterfly style. That's a 3-inch. That's a custom size because it's 3-inch. It's silk brocade.
And this is the same size. This is the same
that's the same size.
Do you have any big? Do they come bigger than this?
They come bigger. They come in by request. They're 3.5. The big guys wear the 4-inch, like Lomas Brown wears my bow ties. The gentleman on TNT has a collection of my bow ties.
TNT, the network?
The basketball.
Oh, okay.
The white gentleman, I can't remember his name. He has some of my bow ties. Sherman, the defensive end for the San Francisco 49ers, he has some, but he started his own line.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He started copying.
Yeah.
Well, this, I'm looking at, I love this black and white.
That's a safari animal print. It's peachkin silk.
It's like a zebra.
Yes. It's a peachkin silk, and it feels like the outer part of the peach. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I see. Now, you said the diamond points, there's so many different types of tie.
Yes.
So if somebody comes to you and they say, I want some ties, you give them, you show them what you have or what? Or say, if, for example, if somebody, a club or organization, a fraternity or whatever, they all want to get the same tie. Have you had any group ties?
Yes, I did some for the Sigmas. I did some for the Alphas. Mr. Des Pennington of the Sigma organization, he's an avid wearer of the Bow Dylan bow ties. And the Sigma colors I could incorporate.
Yeah.
I did some for some Qs, some Masons.
Oh, wow.
I've been. I got a gentleman over in England that I do his ties for his fraternity that he's a part of. As well.
Oh, okay. Now, we have some ties. Also, I have some that I've put up on, well, we have to put up on the screen to show people the different types of ties that you have. And those will go up whenever, Sean wants to start putting them up. We can still talk. They're adjustable, and that's good because people have different size necks.
They are adjustable and interchangeable. And
When you say interchangeable,
for example, if I wanted to implement this one, as I will show you, with this one,
oh, we have some ties. We have some of the ties up on the screen right now.
okay,
And we'll just hold on to that for okay. Oh, all right. You could do it. We're back on set.
we can let me see where I got my. We can change this because of the fact that a lot of men are skeptic about wearing a bow tie because they don't know how to tie one. So I remedied that situation by coming up with a free tie, self tie, whereas I can put this one together, tie it, and hook it. Let me show you that.
Oh, there's a Michigan State tie.
Yes, I'm doing the maize and blue tie. A lot of in Michigan there's a lot of
Wolverines.
Wolverine.
There's one right there.
Oh, okay. Hail to the victors. This one, you can see it. This can go both ways. This can go with the African print and the charting, or we could do it like with the green and the charting.
Oh, okay.
And we can tie it up, and then we can and it end up like this, Miss Perryman. Once you put it around there, and then just hook it and put it around you and adjust it, and then you have your bow tie on. And it doesn't look like a pre-tie. It looks like a self-tie. And people will question, you tied that? And they say, so. I'm trying to capture all the markers.
Now, so these
everything.
two come apart. This comes apart.
They are self-tie, pre-tie configurations. They will be they can be tied around the consumer's neck, and then once they're tied, he can unclip them and put it back in his case or box or whatever I have for him.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
So why don't you show our audience, well, I don't know how to do I got this on wrong, how to tie a tie. Oh. Now, what do you call that, what you had on?
Okay, I know everyone's seen the movie Harriet.
Well, a lot of people have.
Okay. This is a 17th, 18th century bow tie cravat.
Oh.
Okay, they was wearing these in the movie, but I can't. I like to bring back. I like that vintage thing. I want to bring back history.
Okay.
And everything. So, and a lot of my lady clients, they wear this as well.
Really?
Yes, yes.
I need to get in the know.
Yeah. Well, you here. You here with me, ma'am. So, okay.
Right.
So, tying a bow tie is so easy. It's just like tying one shoe. You remember how we used to tie your shoe and that hard part was getting through the loop? Well, here's we can remedy that. First of all, you got a long end and you got a short end on the bow tie.
Okay.
Okay. You take the long end over and through and tie a knot. You don't have to tie it so tight. Take the long end and flip it over. The short end will list across the breastplate. Take it up to the neck and pinch it.
Okay.
Okay? Take the long end over okay? And there's a loop that you could take it through. Pull it through, just like so. And tug it. Pull here, pull there. Pull, pull. Pull one more time. You can tighten it, you make your knot big, or you can make your knot small as well. Pull, and there you have it.
Wow. It doesn't seem hard at all.
It's
I grew up thinking all the ties were clip-ons.
I can decipher, find a clip-on bow tie because it looks so uniform. You know, it's so square, so straight, and everything, so perfect. And that's why I like. When I came out with the bow tie, the Bo Dylan bow tie, I wanted that bow tie to fit my consumer's personality. Like I wear my tie, Miss Perryman, like this. Okay, it don't have to be straight. And at a church, a lot of the
Right.
mothers always straighten my tie up.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Now, what are these the ascots,
Yeah,
right? Can
yeah.
you talk about those? Because I see people wear those. Roland Martin, the commentator, used to wear them all the time. And I don't know how I feel about ascots.
Okay, these are a lot of the elder, classic, really cool gentlemen. They wear the ascot. And, for example, let me show you. It's a class.
Now, the ascot goes back many, many
Yes.
years. And
Yes. It's really class.
was it just like a British thing or what?
I don't know for sure, but it was they wore those was when they was in battle. They would have it tucked in so the enemy couldn't grab hold to their
Chest?
anything hanging.
Oh.
Uh-huh. So this is very simple to do.
Contact. No, I can't
Just
help
take it
it.
around,
And you put it through.
put it through. Tug it around. Pull it over.
So it goes inside of the shirt.
Yes, it does.
Ah, okay.
Pleat it, or however you want to knead it. Put it in.
This is really interesting.
Looks dashing, doesn't it? It looks dashing.
Wow. Look at that. Look at there.
See, it matches my.
Yes.
and there you
Yes.
have it. Mr. Nathan Adams.
It kind of matches the pattern on your suit.
Yes, it does. You are
Was
very
this
observant.
suit custom made?
No, there was a gift for me.
Oh, it's very, very nice.
Thank you.
Including the cufflinks. Everybody, you should see these cufflinks. These the bomb.
Yeah, my sweetheart in Alpharetta, Georgia, she designs and creates Swarovski and crystal cufflinks. Matter of fact, she'll be here to visit this week.
Look at how he smiles. She'll be here to visit.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long you been waiting? But anyway, I mean, he excited. So that's very nice.
Thank you. I'm trying to. I want to teach younger kids and how in a era of fashion, you know, because there's a very big umbrella. I came from the Boys Club of Metropolitan Detroit, where we did arts and crafts and
Right.
all different kinds of everything. And I would like for the them to get home economics and those trades back in elementary, I mean high school and junior high as well.
Well, I think they should have never taken them out.
Right.
I don't think they should have ever taken them out, because people, learned to cook in those classes and also learned about style. I remember having a sewing class in high school.
I learned how to get better experience at Northeastern High School in tailoring because my brothers was there from the 9th to the 12th grade. We had trade tailoring, and then that was all she wrote. I was had employment at Sherman's, Anton's.
You mean Sermon?
Sherman.
Sherman.
Sherman's. Yep, downtown.
Oh, okay.
Jerry's Style Shop.
Okay.
Before the downtown got his makeover, or whatever you want to call that.
Yeah, well, this is black and gold for the alphas.
Yeah, it's a lace overlay and silk underlay.
I see that.
Yes.
Lace. Oh, this is so nice. Now, how would people contact you?
They can contact me at my business. My phone number is 313-414-2481, or that's my direct number, or my business number will be 313-405-8339. We have a Black Friday thing going on, 20% off all bow ties.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. What is the price range for your bow
The
tie?
price range of my bow ties, my exclusive hand-constructed bow ties, are $65 and up.
Because there's nothing like them.
My website is under construction right now.
But you have a Facebook page.
I have a Facebook page. You can reach me at Bruce Edwin Davis, Bo Dillon, or Davis Bruce. Or I got an Instagram page and a Twitter page as well, Bo Dillon.
These are just exquisite. They're different. Do you have female customers?
I have a lot of female.
That's a picture.
I have a lot of female customers. They love the cravat that I wear, and I'm going to have a lot more as well.
Do you call that a cravat?
It's called a cravat, C-R-A-V-A-T.
Now, I wonder, what would you wear that with?
I wear that with.
What a woman would wear that with?
They have a nice, crisp shirt, white. Some of my evening wear. I was in a fashion show with Mr. Kevin Carter, and I had my models in black tuxedos, the ladies, but I was going to have those cravats for the men, but the ladies looked so well that I put the cravats on the ladies and the bow ties on the gentlemen and everything, and it worked out. So sales went up, for the ladies.
Up through the roof.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so nice. I just saw Mr. Roosevelt Lawrence walk in. He's the one who hipped me to you. Now, this is another ascot, right?
Yeah. No, that's a necktie ascot. Yes, ma'am.
You say, oh, necktie.
Necktie ascot.
Yeah. So people still wear wide. I thought the thing about neckties, you could almost tell when, remember they used to wear the skinny ties.
Right.
And then the wide ties.
Right.
What goes now?
Well, I wear nothing but what I manufacture and construct.
Yeah, but what does everybody else wear?
What everybody else wears.
What fashion dictates?
Skinny ties or these bow ties that look like curtains. They got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
I've seen that.
They got a lot going on. Nevertheless, I just want to keep it classy. Like, for example, this ascot turns into a necktie. Okay, and I turn it, and I put me a pin there.
Oh.
And I wear it like that.
Oh, with the collar open?
Yes, that's how it's done. And look at it. and put my tie pin there, and wow, look at that.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Strike a
Looks dash,
pose.
right?
Strike a pose. That's what. Strike a pose. But this is I don't know why I'm struck with this zebra type print. This is the same thing that you have on, right?
This is what I have on.
Okay.
That is what I have on.
But nobody sees the end of this. This tie. That's really different. And then you have polka dot.
Yes. And then I have, that's dual side. I have denim.
Oh,
and then
denim is on one side.
Yep.
Look at that.
A lot of the ladies like that one as well.
Kind of matches. I don't know if I don't know. How would I wear? Why would a woman wear this kind of tie? How would a woman wear this kind of thing?
Well, you know, you could always wear it as an ascot, where I previously showed you.
Oh,
and everything.
women do that?
Yes, they do. Some of my clients do. That's women, and I want them to. I want to educate them as well as with their fashion experience with me.
Well, it's about being creative and being different and wearing something that's avant-garde, ahead of the times and stuff.
Right.
Can you give me that tie right up there? I've been looking at that. This is different.
I made that.
It has
for
ducks on it.
the gentleman.
Or
he
some kind of
donated.
bird.
Yeah, he donated several $1 million to the Detroit Zoo, and I made him that penguin. Excuse me, and another penguin bow tie.
Oh, okay. For the penguin exhibit.
Yep. Him and his wife donated like $10 million to the Detroit Zoo because he loves penguins, and I made him penguin bow ties.
Wow,
Yes.
that is really, really fantastic. So during the holidays, this is a nice gift for somebody.
Yes, it is.
And where could, once again, can you give your number?
Okay, my number is area code 313-414-2481, or my business number is 313-405-8339, by appointment only. My email is bodillon.com.
You know, what material is this?
That's a silk. It's like an Asian.
Feels so good. It feels so good. And if you want to be different, if you want to look stylish, and these are extremely stylish. He has so many different fashions here. And of course, he has that kente cloth type.
Yeah. You
Yes.
can't forget about
Kwanzaa's coming up. And not that you just wear it during Kwanzaa, you know. I'm just saying. But it's great gifts. Great gifts.
That product can be worn 8 different ways. That's the glory of wearing a Bo Dylan bow tie, because you can get away with that for wearing that every day, Monday through Sunday, and they look different every time.
Really?
I'll guarantee you.
You're the man. You're the man. Well, you saw him here first, people. Bo Dylan ties and ascots and all of the. What did you call this again?
The 17th century Victorian cravat.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this. I'd get away with that. I'd get away with that. Oh, it's
That's
beautiful.
yours.
Well, you got to show me how to tie it again.
I'll show you
Okay.
how to tie
Oh,
it.
thank
That's
you
yours.
so
That's
much.
yours.
I can do this. I can do this. I'm Brenda Perryman.
welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you so much. This is amazing. Everybody, you want to be stylish. New Year's Eve is coming up. So many different occasions are coming
Yes.
up. And Bruce Edwin Davis on Facebook. He has so many of his ties on there. He shows you there, and you can contact him. And the phone number is, once again, Bruce Davis.
313-414-2481, my direct line, and my business phone is 313-405-8339. We're running the Black Friday special. 20% off, and remember, it's Small Business Saturday tomorrow as well. So patronize those small business people, because we make the big wheels turn around. If it was not for small business,
That's true. What do I do here?
tie it, pull it through, and make it to the tight, and make a dog ear with one of them. Make a dog ear. Here you go. Ooh. Fold it over. Take it over. Through. Oh, Miss Perryman, you're gonna look divine. Fold it all the way through. Okay. Now you see the bow tie.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're gonna take it back and through. Gonna take it behind. Pull a knot. And there you have it.
Oh, wow. Wow. This is great. This is great. Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
oh, my, this was wonderful. Well, I want everyone to stay tuned. I have Deshaun Franklin here from Walk of Fashion. We got men in fashion. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
To be able to meet people from different countries enriches our lives.
Wayne County gave me so much, my degree, who I am.
The college supports you to grow. They have the different campuses. I'm like, I can try this. Makrit Shunga, Ethiopia. Sandra González, Mexico.
Arminalda Carrick, Bosnia.
Javed Khan, Bangladesh. Go to Wayne County, they will find your path and you will know what to do next.
All media platforms are engaged. Copy. Get ready to launch your show or product. Periscope ready. We're 5x5 ready to launch. Copy that. Trend worldwide across all major platforms.
Ignition. 3, 2, 1.
The world is waiting. Watkins Broadcasting. More than just TV.
I'm joined today by Maureen Taylor and Louis Pisker to let you know about a new financial empowerment center located in the Wayne County Treasurer's Office.
Do you know someone, family or friends, that need help with finances? Do you know people having trouble making ends meet, especially with property taxes or other payments? The Detroit Financial Empowerment Center can help. Treasurer Sabri invites you to visit the new Financial Empowerment Center, 400 Monroe, on the 5th floor in downtown Detroit.
We've partnered with the Wayne County Treasurer's Office and the City of Detroit to provide free one-on-one financial counseling to help you address problems related to utility bills, property or income taxes, credit repair, and other financial matters. Our professional counselors can also help you plan your monthly budget and increase your credit score.
This service is available to all Wayne County residents. For free and private financial counseling, contact the center at 313-322-6222 and make an appointment today.
Hi, this is LaWanda.
This is R.J. Watkins.
Coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you. Because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
I'm back with a fella I never thought would go into fashion. I always looked upon him. You say I still have on my tie contact, but anyway, I looked at him as a football player, as a mighty, mighty man. He still is. He's a football coach and a mighty, mighty man, but he's into fashion. Deshaun Franklin, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course. I've been seeing so much about Walk of Fashion. Now, we're going to go into how you got there.
Okay.
Now, why don't you tell us a little bit about your beginnings, as far as where'd you graduate from, what happened next, and so forth?
Yeah, well, I was born and raised in Ecorse and found my way to Southfield. Graduated from Southfield High School.
Right, we're going to stop.
The mighty Blue Jays, right?
Yeah, the Blue Jays are gone. I mean, it's no longer the Blue Jays, it's the Warriors.
It's the Warriors, but, I'm still a Blue Jay.
I know you're still a Blue Jay. And so what happened after you graduated?
Went off to Western Michigan, played a little baseball.
Oh.
Transferred to Wayne State where I finished playing football.
And what was your major?
Undergrad was in business, master's in education, business education. So I was
Wow.
a career and technical education teacher for a couple of years.
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, I've been coaching football for 18 years.
Wow, where did you coach?
I coached a couple years at Wayne State.
Uh-huh.
And then I was at Crockett High School for
Okay.
14 years, Northwestern, Bradford, and now I'm back home at Southfield.
At Southfield.
Yeah.
Well, so you majored in those kind of things in education. So have you ever taught in Southfield, or
I taught in the city. I taught at Crockett. I was
Oh.
a computer teacher for 2 years, and then I started my own business. And the way I stayed engaged.
Your own business, was it in computers?
No. Actually, it was completely unrelated. It was in real estate. So I started doing mortgages and doing a real estate business. And, of course, doing marketing and promotions. It's always been Jelly's World out there hanging.
I know. So how did fashion come upon you?
So I have a business partner. Her name is Crystal Bailey.
Crystal Bailey.
Yep, so we share a child in common, and we share a business. So she was a model and a jewelry designer, and myself, my marketing and production background. When she got pregnant, we decided to. She was frustrated, thought the modeling thing was over. I said, "Why don't you start your own show?" And she, we began Walk Fashion Show.
Now tell us about what Walk Fashion Show is and what makes it different. And we, of course, we have some photos from some of your fashion shows. We have some that we'll show in a couple of minutes. Okay.
Well, I think the dynamic we're 12 years old now.
12?
Yeah, this is year 12 for Walk. The way we kind of count is our daughter is 12. So, the brand's birthed when she birthed. But we focus on independent artists. So our focus is to provide a platform for the next big thing. So we work with independent designers.
Well, where was your first fashion show, and were you nervous?
Oh, yeah. Our first show was at a nightclub. Actually, it was at Grand Central Lounge. It was in the basement. We had 2 designers and about 12 girls that I knew walk for us. So, and then from there, we went to the Charles H. Wright Museum. We did a series of shows. None of them were walk. They were all kind of party-based because I was coming from the party world.
And when you say they were party-based, what do you mean?
They were just named after parties. Upgrade, the Beyonce song. We had, kind of how the club world ran. And,
right.
Because that was my background at the time. I didn't know much about fashion. I just knew how to gather people. And as we grew, we did a show at Cobo Hall. It was called Existence. I'll never forget this show because that's how Walk began. Is because it was probably
what makes Walk different.
What makes Walk different? Walk is what differentiates us. We're a family. So all over the country, if you go all over the country, you meet people who talk about the Walk family. So we gather all these different people that dream chasers that's going after the same thing, and we kind of find a common ground with each other. And we all kind of push one another rather than compete.
And so why do you call it Walk?
Walk is just plain and simple. I mean, because when you see a fashion show,
you're walking hard
you
down.
focused on that walk.
Yeah.
You focused on that walk, and at the end of the day, whether you short, tall, black, white, old, young, you can walk, and that's what Walk embodies. We're inclusive of all races, all ethnicities, all sizes, shapes. I mean,
So, how did you start branching out of the city? I mean, out of the state.
Well, one, we knew we only could do the show here in Detroit twice a year. We don't want to wear it out. And so I'm very ambitious. So I said, we can do this all over the country. It's people that have this same need all over the country, not the world.
What you mean? You mean the designers?
The designers, they need this stage.
They need to be
The models
highlighted.
Need this stage. A lot of times, what happens is the financial barriers of trying to be in some of the larger shows. If you're an independent designer, you can't afford it, and so you find some of the most talented artists not being showcased because they just simply don't have the funds to do so.
Right.
So we created our own platform, and we work with artists like that. So we go out and we try to find the most talented designers all over the world, and we put them on the stage.
Well, but anyway, what I was going to ask you, so they put their fashions in your shows. Do you have a core group of models, or do you get models from every city?
So we have a group of models that we call our Walk brand ambassadors. That's our core group, and they're from all over the country. But in general, each city, we use the models there in those cities. So when we go to Miami or Milwaukee or LA, we're working with majority people from that area. However, we do have models that travel to be a part of what we produce, especially in New York during Fashion Week. We get
do you go to Fashion Week?
So let me tell you about Walk. No, I'm messing with you.
No,
so we do New York Fashion Week, LA Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week.
Whoa. Okay. So for Fashion Week, because I've known people who work Fashion Week, they have a plethora of designers.
Right.
So what do you all do? Do you all do your own fashion show, or you piggyback on someone else's?
We produce our own. Whenever you see Walk Fashion Show, it's just us. So we typically don't partner. We do our own production, our own work. So when we go to New York, it is Walk Fashion Show when you get there. So it is our brand.
Okay, so where do you usually have it in New York?
In the middle of Manhattan. We change venues. Right now, our next show in 2020 will be at the Church of Holy Apostles. So we're taking this old church facility, and we created, made it our fashion home.
Oh, okay. Have you ever been to the Hammerstein Ballroom?
No, I have not.
Oh, that's nice.
So maybe that's next.
No, try that. I spoke there. It's nice. It's really nice. It's in the heart of Manhattan, and it's nice. So people, they find out about it. Now, if I'm a designer and I'm accepted, and then my models model for you, how do people purchase my stuff?
So that's the whole goal of it, is to link the designer with buyers. So we get buyers in the audience. Of course, we have public in the audience. We always market the designers that we work with through our website, our social media. We have a very strong following. But at the end of the day, it's really about getting a designer to sell product, because we want people doing what they're passionate about doing. A lot of times you get designers who stop designing because they're not making money.
Yeah.
So our goal is to make you...
I want to put some more fashions up. Yeah, more fashions up. Because I was looking, there was so many when I went on your website, so many photos, so many fashions, and then you have children.
Right, yeah. So we have what we call Walk University, is our children's portion of Walk Fashion Show, and we produce it the same way. We have children producers, children designers, and models.
You have children's designers?
Yes, absolutely. We have designers as young as 8 years old producing the show.
No stuff.
Right, so that's our Walk University branch. We want to see the kids grow up through Walk.
Wow, now you all are doing something special today, right?
Yeah, today is a good day for us.
Today is November 29th.
Yeah, so we do every quarterly we give back in Michigan, but we do it all over the country. But today we'll be at the Neighborhood Service Organization.
NSO, where?
On Mac. We'll be downtown on the one on 3rd Street, and we'll be providing a Thanksgiving meal. So we'll have turkey and dressing and green beans and clothing, and it's becoming.
So
that
people
time.
could come there and eat.
Eat for free. We got clothes. So what we did is we went to all our models, because we know models have tons of clothes. So we took all those clothes that they don't use anymore, and we donating the clothes. Our goal is to donate a ton of clothes. So 2,000 pounds of clothes is our goal, and then to feed over 200 people today.
Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. So how are you? I saw it on your Facebook page, but how how else would people find out about this?
So we're everything's consistent with us. Everything is Walk Fashion Show. The website is walkfashionshow.com. That's really where you should go. That's your roadmap on our events page. It'll tell you everything that we have coming up. You can register for future shows. You can see all the different events that we have. But on Instagram, we're Walk Fashion Show. Twitter, everything is
So
Walk
tell
Fashion
me
Show.
this, though. How do people, if I'm a designer, and I want to be a part of this, do they audition? How do designers get to be a part of
It's
this?
pretty much an audition. So what happens is you'll go on the site, you'll register as a designer, you choose the city that you're in, because we do 26 cities right now.
26?
26 cities in 3 countries. So
What countries?
So we're in Nigeria. We have Nigeria Walk
Really?
Fashion Week 2020. We do Paris. We
Really?
just got back from the Bahamas this past weekend. We just produced a show in the Bahamas. It was our second time in the Bahamas. So
Wow.
some beautiful things happening for us.
There sure are.
So you can register on the site. You just let us know which city you're interested in. From there, we take a look at your collection and just make sure it's a fit. Kind of find out what your needs are.
What is the fit? You talk about make sure it's a fit. What is the fit?
So, because walk isn't for everybody. Just like nothing is for everyone. So we want to make sure that your brand is in line with what the Walk family is trying to do and vice versa. So we want to make sure we can meet each other's goals. So we want to make sure that our platform is the platform that'll fit your collection and it can push you forward.
Well, art, like fashion, is all subjective.
Absolutely.
So therefore, what would that's what I'm still trying to find out. What would make my fashions fit?
So,
what things do you look for?
Just honestly look for passionate and quality. So, because again, it's so subjective. There's no right way to do fashion. So, what you may find is beautiful, somebody else may find is junk. So, there's we don't create a right or wrong.
Right.
But what we do want to make sure is that this is what you really love to do,
And it's quality.
and
you
that you're
look
good
at
doing
the
it.
material
Right.
and everything.
and you're good at doing it. But from there, it becomes what your idea of quality, of what nice is, because everybody is different.
Everybody is different because my mother when I used to sew, my mother used to call me hot thread and burning needle because I was fast. I was up there, I was real fast. But you want somebody who really, really has, like you say, a passion, the quality is good, and so forth. That's very, very important. So when is your next one here?
The next one here is December 8th.
Oh, really?
It's at the Corner Ballpark. It's a black tie affair.
That's next week.
It's next week. So
It's at the Corner Bar. Where is that?
Corner Ballpark, not
The Corner Ballpark over near
It used to be the
Old Tiger State.
Used to be
I
Tiger
love
Stadium.
that
It's a
place.
beautiful place.
That place is beautiful.
It's an amazing space. So we're very excited. There we have 3 shows that day. So we'll have a kids show. We have our emergent show. Then in the evening we have our independent designer showcase. So we'll do 3 shows. We're gonna dress up. We challenging people in Detroit to put some clothes on. So we made it a black tie affair.
Oh,
And
okay.
then, I think this part you would like too is that it is the benefit sewing program. So what we're doing now is we're providing free sewing classes for.
That's wonderful. We were just talking about that.
So we're doing our free sewing classes for young women, teens, men and women, young ladies and young men who are interested in sewing and starting a career.
Well,
path.
who provides the sewing machines?
We do.
Oh.
So we'll provide the sewing.
Do you know how to sew?
A little bit. I can make you a pillow.
And an apron. Everybody.
We started that in home ec.
Yeah. Well,
They
the
don't have
apron.
home ec no more.
No, the apron was Girl Scouts. We get that's where I heard of the term muslin.
I did a pillow at Southfield.
Oh Lord! Oh, in Miss Start's room.
Yes.
Oh Lord! Right across. I ended up taking over that room as for drama. That was my big classroom. Jonathan, you remember? Because it had the 2 rooms and she had the offices and everything.
Yeah, that was my class.
Oh, wow. The thing about the arts and home ec and all of that, we needed, because I learned to sew in high school.
I learned to cook. I did in home ec.
Yeah. These things, my mother, she knew how to sew, but we didn't even have a sewing machine, but I liked it so much, she ended up getting me a sewing machine. And constructing and learning how to use those patterns and all of that.
And there's certainly a need for it, so that's what
Have
our
you
goal is.
seen any of the designers that you have used eventually go into stores?
Absolutely. So, well, one, we worked with Shar from Project Runway. It was
Really?
Yeah, Shar did our show. It was like we don't walk like 20 in Detroit. It was like walk 5.
Oh, what?
So Shar was a really good friend. She's, she was on Project Runway. She was a finalist and she was on All-Star Show. A lot of the designers we work with are definitely all over in boutiques and stuff like that.
Nice.
So what we do is we try to bridge that gap. So we bring all the boutique owners and store owners, because a lot of the designers.
I love boutique shopping.
Yeah,
I love.
So what better place than keep your collections unique than work with an independent designer? Then every other boutique doesn't carry what you have.
That's right, and people like something different.
That's the glue right there, is to make sure we're in different stores, and not just in Michigan. Like, so, it's a whole world out there. So designers from here in Detroit selling clothes in Atlanta and Texas and different places.
So tell me this. So with the event that happens next week on the 8th, how will people buy tickets?
On our website, walkfashionshow.com.
Walkfashionshow.com.
You'll see the ticket link, and definitely would, love y'all to come.
So
out
what
and see our
else
work,
is
come
going to
see our
be
work.
that night? I mean, if I'm coming to the night, black tie.
It's a celebration of Detroit business owners. So that was the whole purpose of it. So we have different vendors, business owners from Detroit, different vendors there. We'll recognize 4 business owners. We'll give them our walk appreciation gift for the service they've done in the community, and kind of bring more awareness to their businesses, to the people that may not know what's
That is
happening.
so good. That is so good, because a lot of times, and that's what I like to do on this show, highlight people who may not get the highlight,
Right.
because everybody's into these big box stores and so forth. But there's nothing like walking into a room and you're the only one with that particular fashion on.
That
and so,
garment and just the customer service, and just that relationship of shopping. And I don't
will you have jewelry designers too?
We have jewelry designers, jewelry vendors, clothing vendors, food. It's everything you want there from right in our Metro Detroit area. It'll be right in that room that night.
And that's at the the old ballpark.
Yeah.
Tell everybody
Corner
where
Ballpark was formerly Tiger Stadium. It's the PAL headquarters now.
Right.
in Michigan and Trumbull.
Is it upstairs?
Yep, upstairs in the ballroom.
Yeah, that is a big place.
Yeah, we'll fill it up.
I know. This is because Detroit has a lot of things going fashion-wise,
Right.
and it's been the last few years I've just found out more about it, because there are a lot of designers, a lot of people, and a lot of designers have come from here. Tracy Reese.
Yep.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a little bit of Detroit everywhere. I mean, in our travels, it's kind of like we just know. You know a Detroiter when they come.
I know.
It was just something about us. It's an aura that we carry.
You say East Side,
Right.
8 Mile,
What up, no.
West Side, what up,
But
dog?
it's just something that you see. So whether people admit it or not, there's some inspiration drawn from so much that's happened in our city. Through Motown, through music, through it all, through fashion. So when we're in LA and New York, we see so much Detroit, sprinkled in these different pieces. So definitely proud of what's happening here. But the other thing is, it's not new. These designers existed. They 20, 30 years in. It's just the attention is starting to come and shed light on what's going on here. But it's been here. It's been here.
Wow. Do you have, I had another question for you. So how did the people outside of Michigan find out about you?
It really came from growth of doing a lot of content. We always video and showing what we do. So when we go to other towns, people kind of know what we do. Social media makes the world so small now.
I know.
So if you do good work in Detroit, it's nothing from somebody in LA or Miami to see it, because it's so small. And I'm honestly, New York Fashion Week, by us going there and producing our own independent show there 6 years ago, that really took our brand to the next level. To have that type of resolve to go down there and jump in the middle of Manhattan and produce a show.
Wow. So you go from fashion to football.
Yeah, that's what I do all the time. Right from football practice right to the studio working on fashion shows.
Wow, that is amazing. Well, I'm very proud of you. I'm very, very proud of what you are offering and what you're doing, because people, I don't know, Detroit is different when it comes to hair, to fashion, and so forth. You know, that's really important. Hair, that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, I know.
I don't know about
yeah,
that.
I know, but
I'm not good at that. That's
no,
not my
but
arena,
they
'cause
put
that's a
them
whole
on
other world.
on your models.
Yes,
So listen, everybody, stay tuned for Table Talk. Deshaun Franklin Walk of Fashion shows.
Yeah, Walk Fashion Show. There's
Walk Fashion Show. Yes.
Follow the
Get the
movement.
tickets and follow the movement, and free dinners today at the NSO,
And so from 5 to 8 o'clock.
5 to 8. So be there or be hungry. No. I'll see you in a few minutes with Table Talk.